lights and silver stage, but none of it holds any weight or race. Dark country don't lie, it tells things straight about pain, hard work, and a twist of fate. No fake romance, no plastic smile, just truth that's walked 1,000 miles. Rappers shout with diamond chains, but they never work through drought or rain. We sing about jobs that break your back and folks who never caught a break. Dark country don't lie, it tells things straight about pain, hard work, and a twist of fate. No fake romance, no plastic smile, just truth that's walked 1,000 miles. Pop songs shine with lights and gloss, but every word feels cold and lost. We don't need gold or flashing signs. Dark country speaks an honest lie. They sell a dream we've never seen. We live in towns they've never been. Their songs fade fast, they never stay, but ours get stronger every day. We don't wear brands or chase a trend. We sing of love that had to end. We don't pretend the road is clean. We sing what's real, not staged for screen. Dark country don't lie, it tells things straight about pain, hard work, and a twist of fate. No fake romance, no plastic smile, just truth that's walked 1,000 miles. So if you want songs that feel like home, with honest hearts and broken bones, turn off the noise that don't make sense. Dark country speaks with no pretense. Saw the chrome before the heat, dust kicked up in time with the beat. Windows black, the engine roared. I knew right then the devil rides a Ford. He pulled up slow on a dead-end road, radio humming some outlaw code, leather hands and a cigarette grin. He said, "You're driving out or riding in." The devil rides a Ford, smooth and cold, no soul too young, no sin too old. He won't chase, you'll drive to him with heavy hands and lights going dim. He talked like a man who's seen too much, had stories that no tongue should touch. Said, "I don't knock, I don't ask twice. He wants your dream, then roll the dice." The devil rides a Ford, smooth and cold, no soul too young, no sin too old. He won't chase, you'll drive to him with heavy hands and lights going dim. Tailpipe burns and tires scream. He'll take your soul before you dream. You'll ride with him and feel alive, but he won't let your soul arrive. They say he rolls through every town when the sun's gone low and the lines break down. And if you hear the engine's cord. You best turn back, 'cause he rides that Ford. The devil rides a Ford, no horns, no flames, just scars and stories, none the same. He don't knock or come with sound, he'll drag you fast and let you tack my name to the sheriff's door, right next to blood from the night before. Said I'd drop 3 at Carter's Ridge, then burn the tracks past Miller's Bridge. Wanted posters never blink, they follow closer than you think. My face in ink, my name in red, the price goes up with every dead. In Bisbee town I stole a horse, gunned down 2 when they blocked my course. Marshal swore he'd see me hang. I left him cold with his badge in red. Wanted posters never blink, they follow closer than you think. My face in ink, my name in red, the price goes up with every dead. Folks tell at night, I've seen the gallows won the fight, but every wall I pass through slow still hangs my sins for all to know. I wanted posters never blink, they follow closer than you think. My face in ink, my name in red, the price goes up with every dead. Wanted posters never blink, they hang in bars where killers drink. You kill, you ride, you run, you pay, they'll hang your name till Judgment Day. Watch good men hang while liars lie. Carried grief like a rusted blade, paid for sins I never made. God owes me a favor, that's what I say, for all the nights I didn't pray. Kept my word through storm and flame. If he's listening, he knows my graves for those I loved, knelt in fields where no one shoved, worked the land with busted hands while churchmen talked and made demands. God owes me a favor. stood tall, took the blame when others would fall. So when the reaper comes to call, he better knock and not break the wall. God owes me a favor, that's what I say, for all the nights I didn't pray. Kept my word through storm and flame. If he's listening, he knows my name. God owes me a favor, I've kept the score. There's too much blood to just ignore. I lived it hard, I took my share. I'll meet him straight if he still dares. Same house, same hand, same father's name, but one rode straight and one played the game. One wore the star, the other rode fast, only one knew how long it'd last. Luke took the badge at 23, swore he'd make this town run clean, but Jed went south with a faster crew, running banks and bars with nothing true. They crossed paths more than once or twice at Sunday church and gambler's dice. But when Jed robbed the Union train, Luke said, brother, next time it ain't the same. One wore gray, one wore black. One looked ahead, one watched his back. Blood runs deep, but truth runs dry. When you choose the law, came with silence thick. Luke stepped out, his hand felt slick. Jed was there with 100 eyes, but only two saw how this ends and why. One stood still, one drew fast. One found peace, one watched it pass. The West don't care how right you try. Soft don't last. Jed walked slow to where Luke fell, tipped his hat but never knelt. Said you were brave, too much, too kind, and rode off slow, leaving blood behind. One was law, one was sin, but both were boys just playing men. This won't wait, it don't ask why, it just counts to 10 and lets you lie. Two boys split long ago, one's in stone, the other rides. Both lost something when that coin flipped sides. They shake your hand at the county fair, smile wide like they really care. But behind those walls and polished ties, they serve the rich and sell us lies. They feed us Born in mansions fed with care, they speak in laws they don't obey, while folks like us just scrape the day. They feed us crumbs, they pour their wine, say it's for you, but it's never mine. We held our tongues, well held no more. The quiet ones are at your door. They shake our hands when lights are on, then gut the schools once crowds are gone. They take their cut, we patch the rest. They call it fair with puffed up chest. They thought we'd sleep through every theft, but we've been counting what's still left. They dressed in laws to hide the game, but now we're here to judge each name. No more one day, no more soon. We're coming now for every suit and room. We've got the numbers, got the names, and we ain't playing your old game. You drew the lines and set the rules while we were out here used like tools. Now truth's outside your polished block, it's at your door. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. He stepped out slow from the general store and didn't see me waiting by the door. He'd made his move, now it was mine. There's no delay when you cross that line. At bullet speed, there ain't no talk, no last word, no second thought. It hurts as truth and sharp as steel, and when it hits you know it's real. I warned him once, he pushed for more. Thought he was fast, I proved he's slow. One blink enough, now he's a name, carved in pine wood and local shame. At bullet speed, there ain't no talk, no last word, no second thought. It hurts as truth and sharp as steel, and when it hits you know it's real. They call it justice, I call it done. Don't need a badge to draw my gun. You live by pride, you fall by lead. In this life, slow means dead. Quiet, rain came down. No one cheered, no one frowned. The law looked close, then turned away. Some things you don't write down or say. At bullet speed, there ain't no talk, no last word, no second thought. It hurts as truth and sharp as steel, and when it hits you know it's real. So count your steps and mind the lead, 'cause fast is just one breath from dead. You miss your shot, you're guaranteed, 'cause life flies and quiet up on the hill. The moon hung low, the air chill. He saw the reaper by the fence, a black book, open eyes, cold and tense. Your late said death with patience then. I've waited long to write you in. The gunslinger tipped his hat with care, said, "You sure my name is written there?" There's a book where the dead get named, no crossed out lines, no lives reclaimed. The reaper waits, his eyes like coal, one last word before he takes your soul. I rode through snow, I buried men I didn't know, but I never shot without a cause. The gunslinger said without a pause. Death flipped the page, looked down the list. Your name is here, you won't be missed. I got folks still needing me, he said. A hungry kid who wasn't fed. There's a book where the dead get named, no crossed out lines, no lives reclaimed. The reaper waits, his eyes like coal, one last word before he takes your soul. His book, then gave the man a second look, said most just cry or turn away, but you held firm and chose to stay. I won't run, the man replied. I made my peace, I've never lied. Death said you bought yourself one day, but that last page won't drift away. With the Bible in his hand, but his heart craved for promised land. Snuck out past the chapel bells, trading sermons for shotgun shells. The preacher's kid went wild, they say, traded grace for a 38. He don't flinch, he aims to kill. He prays with lead and iron will. Left a note in the teller's hand, spoke one last word, then dealt out death. He lit a match in that old den, burned down his past inside a man. John 3:16. They came at night, 5 men in black, with wanted signs and one clear track. I lit the fuse behind the door, said if I go, I'll take you all. Sudden blow, it shook the ground. The porch gave way, they dropped all down. Ash in the wind and death so near, you don't forget the sound of fear. Kept a keg out back, said boy don't touch that devil's black. But when the law burned down our land, I grabbed a match with a steady hand. Sudden blow, it shook the ground. The porch gave way, they dropped all down. Ash in the wind and death so near, you don't forget the sound of fear. They call me outlaw, say I'll run, so hear me out with my powder drum. Hell with your gold or crooked deal, this is my home, you try to steal. Sudden blow, it shook the ground. The porch gave way, they dropped all down. Ash in the wind and death so near, you don't forget the sound of fear. Firepower, that powder speaks, from worn out barns to mountain peaks. It doesn't care what badge you wear, but who's still standing, breathing air. Oh, I woke up with headlines in my face. Phone lit up before I left the place. News ads and strangers shouting loud. Can't find peace in a wired up crowd. The constant noise won't let me think. It's always pushing me to the brink. Too many voices, no quiet space, struggling to slow this damn rat race. With Dad at dawn, coffee black and the TV's off. Now you're lazy if you rest, no room left to catch your breath. The constant noise won't let me think, it's always pushing me to the brink. Too many voices, no quiet space, struggling to slow this damn rat race. There's a billboard telling me who I am, an app that tracks my every plan, but I don't need their polished show. Just want a life they don't control. I ain't asking for the world to stop,